Accounts module. For accounts module, you have to create your all income, expenses, asset and liabilities heads. For creating a head, you have to go to the chart of account. In chart of account, all the heads is going to appear. In this administrative expenses, purchase, payroll, interest and finance charges, hostel expenses, depreciation, fee concession account. These are the expenses head. Expenses group you can say. Like that income. Income is divided into two different parts. One is a academic income, another one is a non-academic income. Like that liability. In liability, sundry creditors are there. Caution deposit also in liability. Capital, reserves and surplus. And short-term loans, long-term loans, are also in a liabilities. In liability, I am going to create a main group of a for that I have to create a first click liability button. Once it is highlighted, you have to click right button, click insert, and the liability should be appear in this, or main heading should be appear on this. In this I am mentioning short term loan. Once you press the enter key, you will get one window. It's a asset or bank account, capital, cash account, expenses, liability account, sundry data, sundry creditor. You can select the liability account, press enter. In short term loan, I will create chairman account. Chairman account. Same liability, enter. Like that, we can suppose we are borrowing money, short term loan from anybody, from chit company or any other partner. We can create account on a liability like that. And suppose I want to create a new head on a expenses, director expenses, EXP. Suppose you have to click in any particular place and you have to type the EXP, then automatically expenses head will appear. In this, I am creating a establishment expenses. This is the subgroup. In this administrative expenses or establishment expenses, I'm going to create a director expenses. For this I have to click right click, I can insert. In this I'm going to create D director E or board meeting expenses. Board meeting EXP, board meeting expenses. I have to click the enter key. Automatically expenses head will appear on the screen. Enter. And you can give the code also, like a 1001 or something. So automatically once you select the 1001, automatically it goes to the expenses head, like that. You can create the, now I'm going to create the ABC expenses. Example ABC expenses, expenses center. Like that you can create a n number of expenses head. Now I'm going to make a payment voucher. For payment voucher, you have to go to the voucher. You have to select the F1 key for payment. F2 receipt will generate it automatically from your quick receipt. Journal entry, debit note, credit note, contra, sales, tax sales, sales return, purchase, purchase return. For payment, you have to select or you have to press F1 key from your keyboard. Then click insert button. Then your cursor is into the debit column and you have to press the enter key, then your cursor will appear on the account's name side. And suppose you want to change the date of your voucher, that time you have to use F12 key to change the date. And suppose you want to give a current date, then you have to simply enter, then automatically it will take the current date. Suppose you want any other date, then you can type 1/2 means 1st February 2014, 1/1 1st January of 2014, 1/1/13 means 1st January 2013, 1/1/14, then it's a 1st January of 2014. Or simply you press the enter key, then it will generate the create the current date. In this I am selecting ABC expenses, amount 500 rupees. Automatically it will appear on the credit, then you have to press the enter, select the cash account, type the description, expenses, press enter, press enter. Do you want to print? It will give the payment voucher also, and you can take signature of the receiver, passed by, checked by, you can give like this print. And for second voucher, Once again you have to go to the insert button. You have to select the enter key first, then salary to casual 2500. You can select the cash account, salary to casual employee. Do you want to print? You can give print. Salary to non-teaching staff, if it is a 5000. Cash account, salary to Stanley sir for the month of January 2014. Do you want to print? You can take print or you can close like that. School building maintenance, school building rent, telephone bill 1000 rupees by cash, telephone bill for month of January 14. Electricity expenses 1500. Electricity bill for the January 14. Building capital, building salary to teaching staff. Like that, you can enter all your payment voucher, and you want a list of your payment voucher, whatever payment you made in a particular day. For that you have to click this view option. You have to click any one of this, press Alt P button for date and click enter. Then your all the payment will be appearing on the screen. And once you make the payment, automatically it will update your cash account. Example like this: today's your income is this, your expenses are this. Total income is a 28,000, your expenses is a 16,500, and your available cash balance is 11,500 rupees. In this 11,500, if you are making a cash deposit in a bank, for that entry you have to go to the voucher. You have to select the F5 key Then you have to click the insert button. Then you have to select the contra. You have to select the insert, select the bank account, like a State Bank of India. You are going to deposit a 10,000 rupees by your cash account. Deposit. And now you want to make any payment from your bank account. Then you have to make a F1 for payment. You have to click the insert. Then you have to press the enter key. School building maintenance or school building rent. It's an example only. I am making a 5,000 rupees by Bank of India. The balance is 10,000 rupees. On that 5,000 I am making toward school building rent for the month of Jan 2014. Take a printout. Insert. Any other payment through bank, suppose advertisement 1,000 rupees you are making by your Bank of India. Check number dated toward advertisement in newspaper for staff requirement. Enter. Enter. Like that you make all the payment from your bank, and now you can go to the report, day book, cash book. You select the cash book, enter. Your all the cash expenses including Bank of India cash deposit. Now your cash balance is 1500, and you go to the bank book, report, day book, bank book, Bank of India, select the date, enter. 10,000 is cash deposited, payment voucher school building rent 5,000, advertisement check number so toward the staff recruitment 1,000. Your cash balance in a bank or bank balance is a 4,000 rupees in your. Like that you can make your all bank reconciliation statements, like checkbook charges, check dishonor charges, student fee collections, everything you will receive in your bank account. And suppose you want any kind of ledger of your income or expenses, you have to go to the ledger. You can select the general ledger. You can select the any account like ABC expenses, or you can select your advertisement. You give the your academic period from 1 January or any date, you will get the all the payment made on that particular head advertisement. Like that you will get all the your ledger. And suppose you want to generate your balance sheet, profit and loss, cash flow statement, you have to go to tools. You can use this verify data file, means it will update your all the balances. Verify stock file, it will update your all the stock details. P&L process, or shortcut key you can use Control G. Generally this P&L process will done on as on date basis only. Click OK, then it will generate your all balance sheet, profit and loss, and this is the cash flow statement. Now you can check one by one. Day book, cash book. Cash book is updated. Cash balance is a 1500. Then you select your bank book. Enter the date. 4000 rupees is the bank balance. You can select your due list. What is the due amount? Now go to the report. In this report, profit and loss. This is your profit and loss. Income. This income is a cash basis, not on a accrued basis. Means in this academic period, how much money you got on a particular head. In first term you got a 13,000, second term you got a 9,000, third term you got a 6,000, means total your income is a 28,000. And this expenses is a 27,500 rupees. And this fee concession account is a 5,000. Payroll cost is a 13,500, and this is the casual salary to casual 2,500, salary to non-teaching staff 5,000, salary to teaching staff 6,000. Total 13,500 is your salary expenses, or you can say the establishment expenses. Like that, administrative expenses or establishment expenses 9,000 rupees. In this ABC expenses is a 500 rupees, school building rent is a 5,000, advertisement is a 1,000, telephone bill is a 1,000, and the electricity bill is a 1,500 rupees. In a balance sheet, all the figure, balance sheet basically what are the your asset and what are the your receivables. In this cash account is a 1,500, bank account is a 4,000, your fee outstanding. In a first term receivable is a 17,000, second term fee receivable is a 14,000, and first term receivables are 10,000. And this is the TB with schedule. In TB with schedule, you'll get your academic income, Expenses, fee concession account, payroll expenses, administrative expenses, current asset, your cash account is a 1500, your bank account is a 4000, your receivables are 41,000, like that. These are the expenses. Now the cash flow statement. Basically the cash flow statement is a month wise, June to May. And this, the academic income, first term, second term, third term, 13,000, 9,000, 6,000, 28,000 income. Expenses, fee concession account 5,000. Payroll expenses, casual 2,500, non-teaching 5,000, teaching 6,000. Administrative expenses, ABC expenses 5,000, school building rent 5,000, advertisement 1,000, telephone bill 1,000, electricity bill 15,000. Total expenses is a 27,500. Means you have a 6,000 rupees toward income.